right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Portland Trailblazers. I'm Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Kevin Durant.
And he's taken a small step back offensively. He really hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier on. He's lacking the intensity he had. He needs a new mindset and stop being passive and play with more aggressiveness.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And we're watching 2 highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
So here's Portland's starting group. LeBron James out there with Paul George. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Powell in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Anunoby in at the shooting guard. Outside Morant. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. No good from outside. George passes to Whiteside. Back to George. Whiteside with a screen on Anunoby. George with it, and Lopez picks him up. George's shot is good.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick-and-roll situation because he makes quick decisions, and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
Morant for 3. Good, and the setup by Morant.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
George outside. Back to James. First quarter, just over a minute played. He takes it in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, it's really hard for me to say if there's ever been anyone better at finishing through contact than LeBron. He's just so big and strong and fast, too.
Now here's Anunoby. His last outing, he had 18 points. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Morant against James. Chalk up 2 there.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
There's a screen by Whiteside. James goes in, and there it is for him. James has got his second basket of the game.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Now here's Morant. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Antetokounmpo. Anunoby for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, BA. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Off target from outside. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. James passes to Powell. James against Morant. James, that's good. James has got 6 points. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Outside Durant. On the take. Outside for Morant. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. Taking a look at Minnesota, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And of course, Portland right behind them, just one spot down.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Now here's Lopez. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, they need this. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. It's George on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. George, no good. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Pass to Morant. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rejected by James. And Anunoby gets it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo against George. Trailblazers keep it alive. Whiteside, the pass to George. Powell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Whiteside with a screen on Durant. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The 3, Durant. Sinks it from distance. Durant's got 8 points.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him. And that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
Shot's good by James. Give him 8 points now.
That's his game, attacking the rack with a purpose.
Antetokounmpo, left side. And a nice finish on the layup.
Nice concentration from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outstanding job looking over the defense and staying focused on the basket.
Now, here is James. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Minnesota.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense. This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Morant against James. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
James against Morant. James passes to Whiteside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Brook Lopez. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Favors checked in for Lopez. Najee comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Connaughton, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Halliburton is subbed in for Morant.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Now here's McConnell. Whiteside with a screen on Halliburton. And it's McConnell on the drive. And deep into the season now, Grant. Are you noticing any trends that may just become a permanent part of the game?
Well, I mean, of course, B.A., the fast pace of the NBA is here to stay. And players of all positions are continuing to develop deeper range from the three-point line.
Johnson, he's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Paul George. Outside Durant. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Durant. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Favors. Robinson with the block. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second in field goal percentage, fourth in fewest turnovers per game. And they cracked the top 5 in assists. They really know how to get the whole squad involved on the offensive action.
And just go back to their field goal percentage. They're a disciplined team. They run a smart offense. It's about finding high-quality shots, maximizing their possessions. Shot's good by Connaughton.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Here's Simons, guarded by Durant. And it's Simons missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Halliburton against McConnell. Pass to Durant. Here's Najee. And it's off from three-point range. Portland trailing here. From 8 feet. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from McConnell.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Favors. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Durant gets it to go.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Beasley, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Beasley. Not a lot of room. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Halliburton, the pass to Durant. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The kick out to Johnson. Back to Beasley. Pass to Simons. From the top of the key, it's rebounded by Najee. Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Durant, no good.
Well, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And it's Simons penetrating. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Well, the Timberwolves shooting an impressive 47%. Pass to Najee. Launches a three. That shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. McConnell passes to Robinson. McConnell against Halliburton. Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. And it's McConnell on the drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Halliburton, the pass to Durant. Here's Najee. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
For the Trailblazers, Burks, he's checked in for Simons, and Dragic has subbed in for McConnell. Halliburton against Dragic. Up top, Robinson. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Back to Burks. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
So it's Portland now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Robinson finds Beasley. On the wing, Burks. Driving inside. Oh, Favors with a block.
Denied by Favors. Normally a guy in the top 20 range of the league in swats. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant. And Durant slams it home.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
And here's Burks. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Dragic. Nice form on the 20-footer.
And the defense was right on Dragic. But in the end, though, his offense was just better.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back after this word. And as strong as he is, no question, Giannis takes a lot of hits.
There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to come out and try to...
Giannis not trying to get baited into any extracurriculars after the play is done, Grant.
Well, as the star player, you got to be smart. I mean, focus on dominating and trust your teammates to have your back.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Morant in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Antetokounmpo inside. George defending. Antetokounmpo can't connect. The former MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, you figure he'll be in that conversation for a while.
Yeah, staggering numbers from him. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see him win a few more MVPs, quite honestly, B.A. All-world talent that you just can't ignore. It's hard to take your eyes off of him when he's on the court.
Powell against Morant. Halliburton goes. That one goes. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Whiteside with a screen on Anunoby. James passes to Whiteside. James outside. Kicks it to George. For 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. George has got his second basket on the night.
Able to stretch the floor with his shooting. Paul George takes great pride in knocking down those triples.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Back to Beasley. Here's Whiteside. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of the sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
George against Antetokounmpo, and the foul on Brook Lopez. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Timberwolves on D. 4-point game. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
First in shooting percentage, second in assists, and this is a team looking to do damage from deep. They are third in outside shooting and a squad that you need to take seriously from beyond the arc.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Can they get it? The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
James finds Whiteside. Shoots over Halliburton. Fader on the way. It's stolen by Halliburton. And here's Morant outside. And it's Portland with a rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Antetokounmpo against George. The rebound by the Timberwolves. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me, and whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, I mean, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Lopez. Up and in on the layup. Now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Lopez not to be denied. Nice strong finish there.
Whiteside with a screen on Morant. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Powell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Antetokounmpo against George. Pass to Whiteside. James outside. Whiteside with a screen on Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Morant against James. Shoots from the right block. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Ariza. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Anunoby. And he's going for the lob. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Simons is checked in for Powell. And now the assist leaders in the association. LeBron James, number 1. The 4th spot held by Ja Morant.
You gotta love watching both of these guys move the rock. They really put on a clinic in ball movement and finding teammates in their spots.
Here's Simons. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clock at 6. The 3-ball hits a 3-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Morant, the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Halliburton. Antetokounmpo, right side. Halliburton outside. And Whiteside with a block. Anunoby against George. Pass to James. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 8-point Portland lead.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on James. Here's Morant. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Fearless play by Morant. Goes up against tough coverage and still manages the inside shot.
It's James with the drive. And the bucket is good. James has got 8 here in this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Minnesota calls time here. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Robinson, he's checked in for Portland. Dragic comes in for Ariza. Pass to Durant. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Screen by Robinson. George passes to Dragic. Robinson in the post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks.
Oh, my goodness!
Whoa! I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Ball stolen. Here's Connaughton. Robinson defending. Pass to Favors. Here's Najee. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. And the Blazers making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Here's Durant. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
Robinson, a screen on Durant. James passes to George. Sinks the tray. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He's still feeling it. Durant, no good.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Beasley. That one goes in. And it's an 8-point Portland lead.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
On the wing, Durant. Shoots over Beasley. On the wing, Durant. He's guarded by Beasley. Pass to Najee. Takes the three. And another three from Minnesota.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Picked it. Here's Connaughton. He's got 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Alec Burks.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The first free throw is good.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And he makes both free throws. Portland leading. George with it. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Minnesota.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
30 play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Morant, the pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Morant against Burks. 6 to shoot. They set the screen. Steps back and fires. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Boy, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play, James is excellent at that.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Beasley against Durant. Over Beasley. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 22 points.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
James against Durant. James outside. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Trailblazers leading by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Portland Trailblazers. And with a game that's shot for shot, back and forth, neck and neck, mano a mano, safe to say they're dancing cheek to cheek, huh?
You lost me there at that end with the cheek-to-cheek stuff, Ernie.
Yeah, you're getting weird. But I like it, Ernie. I like it with the cheek-to-cheek.
Thank you, big fella. That means a lot. And guys, that first half, man alive, LeBron was getting it done.
Really makes me happy to see him control the glass, using his muscles to snatch every rebound he can. Get out of my way, baby, or else. That's the right attitude.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. On the court right now for Portland, we've got LeBron James. Trevor Ariza out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Beasley in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Powell. It's Beasley on the wing. Whiteside down low, working on Lopez. Whiteside can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Now Antetokounmpo. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Whiteside with a screen on Morant. Powell in the post, hounded by Morant. Here's Ariza. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves trail. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Beasley. Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 12.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
James passes to Powell. Knocks down the triple. Powell's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Morant. Inside, here's Anunoby. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Here's James. It's Powell on the wing, hounded by Morant. Out to Beasley. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Whiteside can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Outside Morant. Pass to Durant. And here's Anunoby. Antetokounmpo, right side. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
One shot.
And, you know, when Giannis takes a shot, the defense wins if it's a shot outside of the paint. They want him taking jumpers.
Pass to Ariza. Back to James. Powell outside. To the inside. Here's Ariza. Antetokounmpo covering. Ariza can't get it to go. You know, Clark, with Giannis, it's impossible to keep him out of the paint.
Well, once he gets in there, it's too late. I mean, fortunately, he knows that's his strength, and he butters his bread in there. Still, sometimes he'll bail out a team with that jump shot.
Antetokounmpo. This for the tie! And it's good on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 11 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Halliburton's checked in for Ja Morant. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. The Trailblazers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. James passes to Robinson. Anunoby against James. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Timberwolves have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Halliburton outside. Pass to Anunoby. Antetokounmpo with it. Shoots over Powell. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Halliburton for 3. And he can't get that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Ariza from behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Tries to spin move. And Anunoby pulls it down.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Durant, pass to Halliburton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Halliburton. And here is Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Anunoby for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Powell right side. To the paint. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, I like the fire that Ariza plays with. He's not afraid of sacrificing his body on his way up.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Minnesota.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Simons is checked in for Portland. McConnell comes in for LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
Portland, no good that time either.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Halliburton, the pass to Lopez. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Lopez has got his second basket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Robinson, a screen on Anunoby, and it's Simons penetrating. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Simons got 5.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Portland leading. Powell outside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Brook Lopez.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
George, he's checked in for Portland. LeBron comes in for McConnell. He hits the second from the line. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Down low. Here's Anunoby. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Connaughton, he's checked in for Anunoby. Screen by Robinson. Powell against Durant. And here's Simons outside. Connects from downtown. Simons got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by George. Halliburton misses. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. James passes to George. Now Powell. Good work defensively by Lopez.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Halliburton outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Halliburton goes. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. George finds Powell. Screen by Robinson. Powell, it's good. And it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over George. Another miss by Minnesota.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
James outside. Here's George. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 7 tonight. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic.
And for that game against Miami, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Morant's checked in. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Here's McConnell. That shot off. Morant with a defensive effort. The Timberwolves trail. To end the drought. It's hauled in by Robinson. Portland has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. George passes to McConnell. Pass to Beasley. Clock at 6. Oh, denied by Durant.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
4 on the clock. Beasley finds Burks. Elbow shot on the way. That one rolls around and rims out. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Well, you know, in high school, he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted second back in 2007, then immediately became an all-star.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting 52% from the floor so far. George against Antetokounmpo. Robinson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. George passes to Robinson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
And BA also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor you possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Famer when it's time.
Ariza's checked in for Portland.
First in opponent field goal percentage, second in rebounding, and their ranking in lowest opponent scoring is second in the league. Their defense is more than an asset. It's a weapon.
And you got to commend the defensive effort. They are number 1 in opponent field goal percentage because they play for one another on this end and take pride in shutting down whoever they play. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Outside Morant. to the middle and stolen by Beasley. Here's McConnell. And a big finish by Robinson.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Great to see Ja operate without the ball. Just a versatile point.
McConnell finds George. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Antetokounmpo. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brook Lopez.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
Beasley hits them both. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Left side, Morant. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
George against Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
You know, I really applaud Paul George's mental fortitude. I saw him come into the league as a rookie with the Pacers in 2010, and his growth has been remarkable. He's always been able to look past his setbacks and jabs from the critics to continue to stay focused on being the best player he can be, and he's one of the very best in the league.
Screen by Durant. Here's Anunoby. Misses with a tough leaning jump shot. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Kevin Durant is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Powell with a steal. Here's Beasley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've also done a lot of good work in the post tonight. That's certainly been an advantage as well.
Durant's shot is off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to George. Fires from deep. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Anunoby. Antetokounmpo with it. Outside Morant. And here's Anunoby. He's marked by McConnell. And Anunoby gets it to go.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Durant against Powell. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Robinson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 14. George with the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
And you know what? The high release point George has helps him, especially when really challenged by the defense.
They double team Durant. Antetokounmpo outside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
McConnell against Morant. Up top, McConnell. Here's Powell. Nice D from Durant. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Pass to Morant. Now here's Halliburton. Now Durant. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by McConnell.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Anunoby passes to Antetokounmpo. Launches it. Doesn't go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. George against Durant. Robinson, a screen on Durant. George drives in. Can't connect from short range. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Going inside. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Antetokounmpo can't connect. George against Durant. George passes to McConnell. Back to George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, when you shoot it as good as Paul George shoots it, it's hard to stay down on his shot fake. It's really remarkable how he gets defenders to bite on it more times than not.
Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Portland. James comes in for McConnell. Pass to Morant. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Powell against Morant. Whiteside with a screen on Morant. Here's Powell. Here's Whiteside. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Pass to Powell. 4-3. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
James outside. Here's Beasley. Minnesota with a rebound. Durant's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's George. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Beasley. That shot missing. And Minnesota will come the other way.
Trying to close out, you got to know who's hot and who's not.
Anunoby against James. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Beasley. And that one's long.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Antetokounmpo finds Durant. Drills it from deep. Durant's got 25 points in the game.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
George passes to James. Beasley against Halliburton. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant. That's good from Beasley. Beasley hits them both. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. James against Morant. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
Kicks it to George. Pass to James. It's George on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Whiteside. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the foul called on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And he drops the first. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Favors is checked in. Whiteside with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Derek Favors.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Pass to Durant. Now here's Favors. Here's Anunoby. George defending. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Anunoby. And the 3 off target.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage.
Oh, nice! Big finish!
Man!
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Antetokounmpo with it. Jacks up a 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. George passes to James. Whiteside with a screen on Morant. James goes in and slam dunk by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
With the step back. Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both.
Going 2nd overall in 2019, Ja Morant looks like a franchise cornerstone, carrying Memphis to a play-in game as a rookie.
George passes to Whiteside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And Whiteside with a block. Now James. Pass to Powell. Here's George. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Favors.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Durant's shot is off.
you know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
Here's Ariza. George outside. Here's the three. Hits the trifecta. George has got 14 points now in the second half.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player who knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Portland has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Whiteside with a screen on Anunoby. George drives in, and down it goes. 2 points. George has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And they double up on it, Kumpo. Morant, the pass to Anunoby. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Trailblazers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
You know, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played.
This gives them some gloating room, if you will. It's a special win because now they'll finish 3-1 against them.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for LeBron James.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Ariza tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oh, it's stolen. Powell passes to James. To the inside. Out to Powell. Oh, got a piece of it. Now here's Morant. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant.